Okay, so someone asked how to customize the Gooby Bars. So I'm gonna show you how I do it personally. I know everyone is different. If you want to do a different way that feel more comfortable to you, go ahead. I will just show you the way I customize it for both Punyu and Snow K, two of my VTuber kids. I'm wearing them on my shoulder right now. Look at them, they're cute, they're my children. Anyway, since the one I showed are humanoids, I wanted this tutorial to show a more anthro or furry character, so I'm taking one of my Sonic OCs so I can show stuff that aren't included in the base and how I would implement them myself. That way you have kind of a feeling of how you could use it, maybe. But anyway, by the way, if I keep losing tracking, it's because the light in my bedroom are really low right now, because lately I've been having eye trouble. So right now I tend to keep the lights away from my face so my eyes don't burn too much. Anyway, let's get started. First, I'm gonna approximately lay out the sketch of what I want the character to look like. So take this and since it's for the most part he is mirrored besides the arm, so I'm just gonna only sketch one side of it. Right now we have a rough sketch of what we want the body to look like. So let's start with the body because it's the easiest part. It's just that and the arm. We'll get to them. But let's start with the body. I'm gonna keep things really simple. I'm following roughly what the guide underneath is like. Maybe make the orb a little like this. Right now the lines aren't really clean. I'm just doing the rough part. So now let's make everything more pretty and consistent. I made sure to make the lines of the base really bold. That way, first, it goes well with the style, but it makes things easier, in my opinion, for beginners because when you want to fill in colors, having thin lines, it's easy to just, you know. Oh, 1 second. Let's see if my tracking is better now. As I say, I'm keeping the light low to preserve my eyes, but I don't want my avatar to be sleeping the whole time while I'll talk. But anyway, as I was saying, I kept the line bold, so it would be easier to color for beginners, because, you know, thin line can make things hard to just not have bleed through and stuff like this. It makes selection easy. I mean, that's kind of the point of the base, to just... I mean, it's not really just beginners, because you still need to learn a bit of live2D, but not that much, in my opinion. I will show you. But yeah, bold line makes things easier art-wise. As you can see, I didn't really spend too much time detailing anything. I just put some rough lines, and then I just thicken up the lines, and everything looks clean. So yeah, I think for the body, that's mostly done. We can cut it in the middle. Let's make sure we're up. Right here, copy paste, right there, and then you got 2 buttons on this side. Oop, it's a bit lopsided. Let me do that again. Right there. Alright, we got the body, we can color it. As you can see, selecting is really easy thanks to the thick lines. Let's get some colorings here. Again, if your model is symmetrical, you can just color one side and just flip it. It's probably what I'm going to do, to be honest, because I'm a bit on the lazy side. Yeah. Darken this, but not too much, just enough of a difference. This color here and here. Oh, I bled through a little. But yeah, as you can see, I'm being a bit sloppy the way I like, but since the lines are thick, I'm hardly bleeding through anywhere. So, as you can see, I'm not even zooming in the picture, so it makes things really easy. But if you want to have a gooby with thin line or colorful line, you can do whatever. I mean, for example, I'm just gonna copy paste the arm. See, it's opaque. But if you go to layer, luminance to transparency, and boom, you got a free line art. So you can do that with any of the ports. But you can also just draw everything just following the rough guide. It's really easy to customize any way you want. And you'll see why I say that when we enter the rigging phase in live2D. For now, I'm just doing the art. I'm keeping things fairly simple. for the style, minimal shading and everything, but a little bit of shading and highlight just to make it pop. I want this color and I want this color. By the way, the music I'm listening to right now is, let me check the name, Yu-Gi-Oh! Lo-Fi Relaxing Beats to Duel / Send People to the Shadow Realm 2. So I'll probably put a link in the description when the video is posted, but I'm saying here just in case. Yep. Some shiny. And like I said, since the lower body is the same, I'm just copy pasting, mirroring, erasing what I don't want, and bam, both the legs are colored. Work more efficiently with minimal efforts. Let's add a tiny bit of shading on the clothes to match the legs. Whoops. Clipping, lower opacity. Here. And now the body is done. Now what I'm going to do is take that layer, put it in the folder where the body is, erase the body. You can see me, but in the layer right here next to me, this was the old body layer, this is the new body layer, or merge them. So the new body is on what the fight's old body was. That way when I transfer the PSD file, it will automatically update the image to replace the old body with a new one, instead of having to re-rig where the body is supposed to go. You'll see. Let's do the arms. For now, the head can wait. Here, rather than using directly the arm, just like the body, I redraw, because I want, first of all, the arms aren't symmetrical, and I want to keep a bit of the look of the character. So let's do this. And no, I'm not sketching for this one. Let's go on feelings. As I said, having thick lines makes it easy to just go with the flow and fix things. So really little to worry about, in my opinion, because you can just easily adjust and erase stuff with lines this bold. Here we have the big glove. And now, oh, I forgot the shoulder pad. You can't really see the shoulder pad right now since he's being carried, but he has shoulder pads. See, I mess up, but here, fixed. It's so easy. Well, I mean, maybe it's easy for me because I'm the one who made the base, but I do generally think that thick lines make things easier for beginners when it comes to customizing bases. As you can see, I'm kind of sketching with my line art right now. It's really sloppy looking right now, but since I'm gonna keep the line big and strong, I'm not worried about a single thing. Maybe, let me see. Yeah, I'll adjust the hand just a little to better match with the other one. I mean, it's not that big of a deal for this character since the robot arm is completely different from his normal arm. But yeah. Here. I think that's good enough. Again, just like with the body, let's color in this bad boy. Excuse me. To be honest, I want you guys to know that I woke up really recently, so I'm a bit sleepy still. But besides that, I'm okay. Colors. Great, now I have a completely different song stuck in my head. Great. Oops. And just like with the body, I'm gonna take the arm and merge them to the layer where the old arms used to be. I should have probably named the layers, but I'll be honest, I forget to name layers all the time with my own art. I tried my best to name everything else, but I forgot a couple. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, we have the body done. For now, we can forget about it. Now, the head. To start with, for this character in particular, since he doesn't have human ears, we can delete these. And we'll probably delete the parameter attached to them or move them. We'll work on it later. But for now, let's talk about the head. Let's clean up our sketch a little, since there are a lot of things we don't need right now. So, let's start with the face. This part of the head will just only change a little. Most of the stuff will be new layers because it needs to. So let's start. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Again, his head is symmetrical, so I will only draw one side because low effort, economy of energy, and all that. This will be the bulk of the head. I'm leaving a space open because that's where the back wheels will be. I'm just gonna curve the line. Oh, looks like my music's over. Let's switch to my go-to playlists. Boop. Here. New music. I'll link my playlist in the description, just like here. So, you know. Anyways, let's draw the quills. That's one. That's two. And the last one. Keep that open. Whoops. That's for the bulk of the head. The muzzle will be a different layer, so it can move when she turns the head. So it will be easier. I'll explain later. For now. Oops, I forgot to preserve opacity. I'm being a bit sloppy, but don't worry. Don't worry about it. Not good enough. Alright. That's for the head. For the quill, I'm not gonna mirror them right now. I'll do that in the program because they are identical. So I'll just be able to mirror the parameters and all that. So I'm a dumbass. Hold on. Here. Yeah. Okay. For now. This one. This one. Now let's put them back in position. Right here. And the head will be right here. So roughly I need to adjust a couple things. About here. As you can see, I'm doing a lot of stuff on the fly. If you can better prepare yourself and how you work, that's great. I'm just kind of a bumbling idiot, so that's my method. Oh, and I need to cut and mirror the head. Let's see. Am I in the middle? No, I'm not in the middle. Now I'm in the middle. Fix his chin. Here. And again, we go to the head. This old head, we erase it and fuse it with the new head. And then we put the quills in the folder with them. So we got part of the head. We still have a couple things to draw. Like some muzzle. Where are the eyes? Yes. Let's make them a little smaller then. And for the nose, I'll just keep it on here. No. I'll make it its own little triangle. So we can shape it a little later. I'll probably use a rotate tool to just, that way when you turn on the left, right, his nose will turn basically. But you'll see. And let's do the ears too, while we're at it. And the goggles. Let's move it to the side for now and do some coloring. Forgot to lock opacity again. I took this character specifically to have a lot of stuff to add on top to show you don't have to follow the base entirely. But I hope you get the idea of stuff you can do with him. So for the color for now, that's perfect. Let's cut things in the middle again, because I love doing stuff symmetrically. Don't worry, I'll take care of the goggles in a second. Whoops! Oops! I forgot to clear my selection before mirroring. Perfect. I forgot this one. Perfect. That way everything's mirrored. That's the ear. We'll copy paste it in the program. That's the muzzle. That's the nose. I'll name them so I don't forget. So in the head layer it goes. I'll add some little shiny shine. Let's switch music. Maybe this one is not. Sorry about that. I swear I'm cool. I'm not a nerd that listens to weird music. I'm joking. Another go here. The goggles go here. And that's the head about done. Just pretend it's mirrored. I'll move the back wheel It's a little, I think. Yeah, perfect. Now, see, we're doing a good job so far. Now, let's work on the eyes. I want to change the look of his eyes a little. So let's do this. First, I want the shape of the outline to be different. I want him to keep the triangular eyeliner he has, but still look cute. Again, I will be copy pasting everything to the other eye eventually. So let's remove the eye rim and erase a bit of the sclera where it overflow and add where it's missing. Here we have our new eye. Can compare with the old one. The brows will be different too. I will not keep these triangles. But let's focus on this for now. Delete the old one, merge. Now, got a new eye frame. Now the iris. His eyes are blue, but hold on. Cat! Cat's gone. Don't lose your head. Just like last time, we erase the old pupil and merge the new pupil to the old pupil layer. I hope you can see right here. I changed my overlay so you can see all my layers. Usually I have the black borders and everything. But now let's do the eyelids. For this one, it shouldn't be too hard. just let's hide right now so I can see what I'm doing. Don't lose your head. Alright, I recolored this. Let's check with the iron. Yeah, everything fits still. We shouldn't have any problem. So let's... Oh, yeah, the brows. Let's take care of the brows. So for the brow, I want to keep a bit of the iconic Sonic look. This. So I'm gonna... I'm probably going to have to change a lot of the parameters for the brows and change a bit of the draw order. But you'll see, you'll see. Alright, so now we'll have to copy paste everything to the left layer. I'll make it a new folder for now. It will make things easier. Oh, what is this? Odd. Anyway, let's continue. Here we have our right eye that becomes our left eye. I need to align it properly. Yeah, that's about right. So now we delete the old stuff and merge the new stuff. I'll just change a tiny bit of this one because he has a scar. So let's do this real quick. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, it's just a tutorial. When you do it, you can take all the time you need. It's just so you have a good idea of what I'm doing. What else do we need? The mouth. Since he's an angry guy, I'm not gonna do the ooh mouth. I'm gonna hide everything so you see roughly what I'm doing. So, for him, I want him to have an angry mouth. So that's in your mouth. Let's clean things a little. Copy, copy, flip. Again, remove the old mouth, merge the new mouth. Delete the old lip, merge the new lip. Oh, I forgot something. I need to put a little of the flesh color to hide the mouth when it's closed, so there's no. Alright, now we have the mouth. It doesn't look right now, but that's normal. Alright, I forgot. You go here. Alright, now we have our PSD ready. Let's save it. So, I'm saving over. I didn't change the emotes for now. I'm probably gonna delete the one with the hands because it doesn't match the character. But let's see. This is the file open. I'm gonna take the PSD I save. I drag it. I select this one and replace the Goob 2D. And basically, boom! It changed the old art to the new art. As you can see, where the mesh is cut, you have to update some stuff so it's properly displayed like this. This I don't care because I don't want that toggle, so I'm going to delete it and delete the parameters that goes with it. So let's see. For now, not everything is rigged. And not everything is in the right draw order. So first, the brows. Let's move them in. Good. Talking about brows, we can remove the old one, but it will. Let's fix the goggles too. Here. Let's give them the right deformation where we're at it. I'm just doing standard for now because it's easy for beginners. I'm doing stuff the easy way right now. What you can do, see, that's all the new stuff. You can go and move them to the folder it goes to. So that's right. I named stuff a little wrong, but you'll figure it out. I have no doubt. I know I'm a bit messy, but goggles, ears, all this that go to the head folder. On this goes behind. The ears can be removed, these human ears. Boop, gone. These need to be readjusted like this. And it's just a start right now, but if you go to test, you can see a lot of stuff is already perfectly rigged. It's really just the new parts that we'll have to fix, but so far so good. Just remember to adjust things so it follows the lines, nothing is cut. So all this we'll put where the head is for now, here. That way, see, we already have a bit of rigging done by just moving stuff to the right place. You don't have to worry too much. So let's start rigging the part that's missing. Let's hide stuff we're not working on right now. That way we are not too confused.
Smoke, they never wanted, fill the room with the juice. That's a lot of loot. That bit fire. Yeah, she kinda cute. Yeah, she wanna slice. I got Chuck E. Cheese. Tats on my chest. Got it on my sleeves. Fill the room with the juice. That's a lot of loot. That bit fire. Yeah, she kinda cute. Yeah, she wanna slice. I got Chuck E. Cheese. Tats on my chest. Got it on my sleeves. Oh.
A good start.
Say she got a man, but she interested in who? Ballin' out of Linux like a nigga fucking hoop. Niggas can't hook, so they wanna fucking shoot.
By the way, I'm showing you roughly what I'm doing. Like I say in the description of the base, I'm assuming you know at least a bit of live2D. But basically what I'm doing is just creating deformers and rigging them to each parameters. I'm keeping one parameter per deformer, so it's easier for people to see what I'm doing. And see, now the goggles are rigged. I can just change a little bit with the head. Where is it? It doesn't have any parameters normally, but since he has a stripe on his head, I wanted to just... Let's hide the goggle for a minute. See, just change the length of the stripe just a little. Not too much. Let's edit the mesh a little actually, because I really want that stripe without having to do too much effort. Like people say, work smarter, not harder, or something like this. See, I can even. Here. It's really a tiny stuff, but I really didn't want to draw a full stuff. Sometimes you just gotta take shortcuts. Anyway, let's take care of the muzzle. Just like with the goggles, we give it the right parameters. We'll put the nose. Where is the nose? Here. Come here. I'm putting it. I'm putting a bone so it doesn't get deformed. But we'll put it in the deformer of the muzzle so it follows a little. It's the bone, come here. Here's fine, but here you need to go down a little. Alright. I need another bone because I want the nose to rotate. It's the first time I'm doing this, so I'm not even sure it will go the way I want it to. But let's try. You never know if you don't try. Put a deformer for the x-axis. It's a bit wonky, let's just say that. Bro doesn't know how to handle this one. Let's see. Oh, I don't have this one set up right. If I put 180 here. That's good enough. Sometimes you gotta just make shit up. But that's the mouth done. Let's do the ears. So this one, that's iPhysics 1, iPhysics 2. I'll raise this one to iPhysics 1. Light hits the gloom on the grey. Up, I'll create another bone for the brow stuff. Copy paste. Edit form, reflect. Right here. Maybe not this one. That's weird. Yeah, I think I probably like this. And let's get the brows. Brow movement. So I want to go with the angle. So when you get angry, it moves. And I'll do the same thing for the other one. Let's see what we got so far. There's still a bit of polish, but let's see if I make him blink. Yeah, the ear moves too. Cute. Oh, I forgot one parameter I wanted to add in body physics. In here, this one go down, this go up. Let's see. Yeah. I could even do a little extra that isn't necessary, just because I think it's fun. Yeah, a tiny bit of jiggle. It's not much, but it makes the model more lively to me. Anyway, let's move on. We've got the ears, everything. Basically what we have left is the mouth and the hair. Oh, and the brows. But first, where is the fucking muzzle? Here it is. I wanted to fix. This one's fine. It's this one. Let me hide the eyes. Yeah, that's what I wanted to fix. Much better. Much better. Go away. Fucking notification. Anyway, let's tackle the brows, shall we? For now, let's just put them in the same parameters as the old brows to see what we got. So, that's good. That isn't rigged yet. For the X, I'm not gonna let it go that far. Change the parameter just a little bit. That too I have to change so it's not. Whoops. So it's more so. I'll do the same with the other one. So angle Alright. Now, let's take care of the mouth. I need, first of all, to do this. So it's back to normal. So first of all, I need the mouse to be lower for him. So I'm just gonna create a temporary parameter and put it down. Alright, I forgot. I can do this like that. Never mind. Let's fix that the other way. Alright, I need to change the draw order for the nose. Where is the nose? Nose. Perfect. Where's it? Next, I need to go back to the muzzle and rig the parameter for open mouth. So here's fine, and here we go up. It's not perfect just yet, just give me a moment, okay? Oops. Let's fix these angles. So mouth X. Ah, I forgot. I'm kind of a dumbass. I need to fix that. Oops. I'm being very messy right now, but when you do it yourself, you can do everything the right way. Now my playlist is lagging and I have no music. How sad. Let's check. I see a bit of problem with the nose. That's what happens when you do something you're not even sure it would work. Let's remove you. Let's do it properly instead of trying to take shortcuts. Oops, I forgot this. Okay. No. I'll try. If I do this. Whoops! If I invert and you just go this. Does this work? Not entirely, but it's a good start. This is fine, it's fine. This is fine. This is not fine. Anyway, I don't need to make this perfect. It's just a tutorial character. Let's move on to the hair. I mean, we've got. All right, I forgot to rig the goggles, the mouth open. Where are the fucking goggles? Put in the eye mouth open parameter. It should fix it. No? What did I do wrong? Oh, I didn't put it in, I put it below. So now it should work. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. So I can delete all of this. I only got last things to take care of, and it's the quills. Let's hide stuff we don't care about for now, so I can focus on this. And this will be in hair physics. So this one gonna be back, side, and front. And since the front quill is long, I'll also rig it to the side to give it even more movement. Why don't you say so? Let's check the physics. Yeah. Now we just gotta do some X and Y parameters. By the way, I'm not naming my deformers because, frankly, I cannot be bothered. I'm so fucking sorry. I hope you can still follow what the fuck I'm doing. You wanna say so? Alright, now if I put everything back in view, I can change a little in the draw order department. Well, if I move this one, right now I'm just fiddling with stuff to just see what looks best. Yeah, I'm just gonna edit the art just a little. Because I'm not entirely happy with how some stuff looks. Up. So now when I, whoops. So now if I re-import again and say over again, what are these lines from? Let me see. There are lines, I'm not sure where they're from, and they're bugging me. Oh, I see where they're from. They're from you. I thought I edited it. Let me see. Ah, yeah, they go all the way down here. Well, let's change that so it looks good. That should fix it. And yeah, it's not polished, as I said, it's just a tutorial character. But I still want to look decent. So if I know I can fix something, I fix it. And yeah, as you can see, it's easy to change the artwork. Here, you see, boop, it updated. Now it looks the way I want it. There's no weird little line. Well, for the most part, as you can see, I forgot a tiny bit right there. But it's not as important. The most important is you can see how I customized it. You know how the rest of it works. I mean, I can fix it, of course, I can fix it. Let's just put things in place. Just like this. And if it's not perfect, I don't really care. the more important thing is you know how I fucking do stuff. So you can do it yourself even 10 times better. Because don't doubt your own skills. I'm sure you can do it. Yeah. Now the line is good. I'm probably just gonna change a little bit of the parameters for these. So this is a look a bit better. Like a saw. And like so. Fiddlesticks. Much better. Now for the other side. No, not you. You. I want to create this to fix a little bit of the line stuff. Oh, I forgot to save this parameter. Good enough. Let's just go to the textures, place, automatic layout, yes. I forgot to check one of the settings. Right. I just need to change a little setting. This should do it. Let's see. Where's the mouth? I'm making things harder for myself because this model is way different from the base. But I'm still making it work, and so can you.
Before you make your skin turn pink, eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich.
I shouldn't have used the base that has all the toggles as a tutorial, but
そうなんだ実は私はたらこが大好きプラスエビカに食べようピンク色になるのだからみんな違う色人間って勘違いしてるよね Show off your natural hue flamingo oh 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 if you're multicolored that's cool too you don't need to change
alright, let's save and see how this mess came out, alright? Uh, alright. Export for runtime. So, custom copy tutorial, and I'll call you what your name is.
How many shrimps do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich.
Alright, let us sing. We'll have to test how it came out. Live2D import. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Let's check it out. So where is he? He's here. Copy setup from model since I already have this. So I'm copying from the .x base that already have a VTube.json. I'm copying the expression files. Basically I'm copying most of the stuff. I don't need these for now. But yes. So far so good. Yeah, there's a couple things I need to address, but for the most part, I think you get the gist. Yeah, I think I did a good job. It's not perfect, but that's basically how I did my model. I took the same base, recolored the layers, added some physics to the part that needed it, and that's it. I know this wasn't a perfect tutorial. I'm not a teacher kind of guy, but I tried my best. So I hope it's worked.